Come along, Melvin. You have karma available. I have 2 karma. There's nothing to spend it on. Jeez. Locate the missing shipment. All fluorescent grow lights are here, barely keeping the plants alive. Almost no light from the surface makes it this far underground. Stairwell down looks to have completely collapsed. So the tram below us, temporarily out of service. Of course we'll get ambushed. That's far enough, friend. An older man raises his hand, squinting as you approach. To his left, a young orc shifts his weight, resting one hand casually on a pistol at his hip. Both are dressed in what might be considered uniforms, but it's hard to tell for sure. We don't get many visitors down here these days, and you'll forgive me for saying it, but, well, you don't really look like the type that usually comes through here. He looks fed, for one thing. I don't have charisma for. Yeah. I'm passing through. Thought I'd check out the market here. Of course. Customers are always welcome. Head on in. Thanks. There's absolutely no reason to talk to them about the gang. They probably are the gang. I didn't want to have to fight. Norfrang Nyep Nap Nieber Schnip Nap. Dresser. Dude, what's in here? Hey, that's my stuff! I don't give a fuck. The drawers look to be handmade out of rusty sheet metal. Nothing of value catches eye within. Perception 5. Make another check. Man before years of average build and in nondescript dress. He's leaning against the old wooden cabinet reading a book. As you approach, he looks up and casts a warm smile at your direction. Guten Tag, name's Corin, friend. Can't say I've seen you around these parts before, just passing through. What can you tell me about this place? This place? Well, it's my home for one, and we've got a small bar set up over there, but of course you'll want to know about the market. It used to be something to behold, my friend. One of the grandest markets in the city. You could find nearly anything in these stalls for the right price. It's a real shame. But little by little, things slowed down. Folks stopped taking the subway line and so much. But I guess that's the way of the flux. You've seen a shipment of weapons pass through here recently? Wish I had, friend. It's too bad. This place used to be soaring with commerce, but now not anything passes through here, I'm afraid. Tough times, I suppose. Indeed they are. Do you need anything from me? Ever heard of this gang? Certainly. They've been spinning up quite a tale in these parts of late. Hard to know anything for sure, though. One rumor says they hijacked freight from this place, and the next day you hear about sightings down in its other place. Hell, just yesterday I heard someone claiming they saw a member of the former place of the gang speed by in the U-Bahn tunnel, clinging to the side of the train car. He leans closer. Between you and me, it's probably a gang called the Surf Turf. Strange ones, those. I heard they implant suction cups to their hands and feet. I guess they really like hitching rides on U-Bahn trains. He shakes his head with amusement. That's the flux state for you, though, full of strange and unexpected. I'll be going now. Oh, hello, dancer. Ooh, hi, goldfish. Are you a shapeshifter? The woman stares a little at you as approach, but she recovers quickly and beams brightly. The fox face on her headdress seems to grin as well. Oh no, she's just wearing a headpiece. Her classic nasal American accent is obvious. Oh, so we have a nasal American accent? Gee, thanks. Hey kiddo, share a drink with me? Sure if you're buying. Awesome. Unfortunately, there aren't a lot of options here. They got beer, homebrew, gin, and schnapps. Pick your poison. I've been drinking gin and tonics. Tonic cuts out some of the gas flavor. I think they've been distilling it in old propane tanks. I'll have one of those too then. Sure thing. He fills a tumbler full of cheap gin and dry ice. Gin, dry ice? Oh, dirty ice. Splashes a bit of tonic in and slides it across the bar. Has a slight gasoline smell. Drink it. Covers up the gasoline flavor for the most part. It burns a bit going down. Listen, my name is Goldfish. What's yours? Steelfleet. Nice to meet you. Now that I've said my bit, what are you doing in a place like this? I'm looking for the Rabbergeister. Raven Ghost? Might be anything. It seems like everything down here is a ghost. Ghosts of the past, ghost trains, ghostly thin folks, pale for lack of sunlight. I need sunlight too. I like to joke I photosynthesize, but it just gives me so much energy. Energies people don't have anymore. Her expression goes stern for a moment. She stares into her gin and tonic. Maybe I've been down here long enough. Maybe I'm a ghost too. Alright, that's it. You officially cut off. Your total is 36 new yen. I at least buy something from my friend here. He's been talking with me a bit and hasn't had anything. No, you're cut off. I don't want you to even sipping out of it. Dude, chill. Forget I asked. She turns to you with a shrug. Sorry I couldn't get you anything else, but thanks for being a pal. Ah, she warms you despite. Yeah. Buy your drink, but you heard the man had been cut off. It's all good, thanks. Just passing through. Garbage? Eton? Smells like someone died in here. Upon closer inspection, it's just moldy soy calves. Hang loose? Never mind, it's an old joke. It's a puzzle. Okay, I can climb the ladder, but what else would be down here? These are obviously dried up sewer lines. This car is growing a forest. Yes, it's a veritable forest down there. Like my pubes. Zen! What? What? You don't have any couth, man. Well, sometimes I do. Old merchant. Hello there, newcomer. I have many exciting rare weapons for you to pursue. Instruments of death. Care to look around? Despite the shopkeeper's claims, her inventory looks decidedly poor. Both his weapons appear rusty and in ill repair. Practically cobbled together pistol stands out from the bunch. Here, let's see what you have. Yeah, pretty much stupid shit. Oh, but there's this one. The Defiant Super Shock. Required range combat, machete, swords, grenades, you know, the usual stuff. I don't know, does it seem like much here that would interest me? What's with the shoddy looking pistol? Exquisite, is it not? The work of a master craftsman who used to live here, forged in some of the finest slugworth you'll find this side of Atlantic. At that price, a steel intelligence 3. Looks like some of those parts are hot glued together. As I said, the work of a master craftsman. A weapon made by another simply would break after being fired. No, it doesn't seem like there's much here that interests me. I'll be going now, thanks. Shopkeeper. Hi there, stranger. I got sailing today. You interested in some rations, salvage, some home? Let me see what you got for sale. Basic medkit for 150, same price. No discounts here. I don't have that much. Have you seen shipment of weapons? I was just looking for information. Ever heard of a gang? Besides back and forth. No, can't say I have. Ever seen a shipment of weapons? I don't know anything about weapons. I just sell scraps of salvage and home remedies. Biotech 3. Home remedies, eh? Those are some pretty fancy home remedies. You point to some mil-spec medkits and drugs in the corner of the man's shop. The troll looks around nervously. Well, I sometimes get a lucky salvage. Looking for some backup? It's just us here, friend. Okay, look, yeah. They came by yesterday. Asked me to move the rest of these medical supplies. And they disappeared. I don't know where they went. I mean, hey, I gotta make a living, right? Look around here. Etiquette gang. Ugh. Damn it, I can't use it. They leave me this kind of score. I'm grateful. Already sold most of it in less than a day. Plenty of folks around here need real medicine supplies. Alright, I've told you what I know, so be cool, right? Relax, I believe you. Times are tough. I'm sure people need stuff. Hate to break it to you, but those supplies were stolen from another Kai's, my Kai's. That means all the money you're making belongs to me. Hey, come on, I didn't steal the stuff. I'm just trying to go here. Hand over the money you made selling our stuff. Okay, fine. Here's the money. Just take it. Leave me alone. As you walk from the frightened shopkeeper, a merchant dwarf appears you, and he's packing heat. Not gonna happen, stranger. Give the money back, and my friend doesn't have to raise his voice. Why don't we talk about this? Sure we can, but not here. You've overstepped your bounds, stranger. Now you need to come with us. He produces a thick leather blindfold. I could attack him. Alright. Promise safe passage. Naturally. He blindfolds you, and the world goes dark. This is the same man you met in the market, but the friendliness is gone from his face. It's cold, unwavering gaze. You should have stuck to the market, stranger. If the gang wishes to be found, we'll open a fucking cafe. Now what do you want? You stole a shipment of supplies, and we want it back. Wait, I just saw you upstairs, and I didn't see you on the way down. He chuckles, the cold stare evaporating. You think a gang like us, we've only got one secret passage? There are all kinds of fun hidden places down here. Second place is over 100 years old, you know. During the Second World War, they converted this part of the station into an air raid shelter, made nice and secure in case anyone spotted bombers over the city. He appears more relaxed, his tone more friendly. He seems to enjoy it rather than the history of this place. Continue listening. Then, during the Cold War, they designated this whole station as an emergency fallout shelter. You know, in case the Russians and the Americans decided to blow each other up. That was back when Berlin was divided into two, of course. Things got better for a while after that. Hell, a few decades ago before the Awakening era, they used to give tours. He laughs. This isn't a tour, I'm afraid. So you're from Kaisberg and you're here to get your stolen shipment back. That about right? That's about right, yeah. Which I completely understand, stranger, believe me. But unfortunately, we need the supplies more than you do. So we'll have a gracious decline your offer to relieve us of our property. I can see things are hard around here. But I have to look out for my own, and that shipment belongs to us. Not from where I'm standing. Look, there's no need for bloodshed, I'll tell you what. It seems like you know what it's like to look out for the Kais like this. It's not easy, right? We provide for these people. Haul like that shipment keeps Gren and Smink from going hungry just a little while longer. It's our home. These are our people. I expect you feel the same about Kurzik Barzar. So I'm afraid to let you leave. Just like that. No one will let our secret here and everything. In return, all you need to do is walk away. Just walk away and forget this ever happened. What do you think, stranger? Charisma 3. At least I have some charisma. I think in the flux, folks like us need to stick together. Why stay strangers? Maybe we can come to an arrangement that can benefit both our Kais. I'm listening. Decking 3. In the Geisberg, my friend Alterik has a series of data taps established to monitor nearby communications. You return our shipment, we let you listen onto those taps. I see, that's an interesting offer. That would let us scope out some more lucrative heists around here, assuming the taps are reliable. They are. I checked them just the other day. He pauses for a long moment and cracks a smile. Very well. Suppose it's worth the price of a crate of guns. Your medical supplies are already mostly gone, I'm afraid. But the weapon shipment is still being held at locker. I'll have it sent back to Kreisenberg immediately. And you'll let us in on these data taps? Take the tunnel to Kreisenbosek and talk to Alto. He runs a small cafe not far from the U-Bahn station. Tell him I sent you and he'll set you up. Oh well, he looks thoughtful. Maybe things are looking up around here. I suppose friends and enemies both can be found in strange ways here in the Flux. I'm glad we could have this talk. I'll be going now. You can see yourself out. Take care, stranger. Objective complete. New objective. Return. They're all empty. Maybe I'll talk to this guy. Maybe he's awesome. Or she. Hey, want a beer? Sure, I'll take one. Hide him out a cold one. He hands you an icy beer from the crate. Hold on to it for now. Nice. Just full of old SimSet recordings. Data jet. Ooh, look at this safe. I want to hack the safe. Alright, cool. Bye, guys. Nothing here for me to nip anyway. I'm awesome like that. Alright. Had some charisma at least. Scuff marks. Oh, come on. We know it's there. You know it's got scuff marks on the ground as if someone was dragged across here. The mark vanishes into the wall. You find a small seam in the wall, suggests there might be a passageway. We know. Strength 4. Get your teammate to force open the wall. Mm-hmm. There was something else over here to look at too. Crate. These crates aren't part of the shipment. Alright. I'm just inspecting stuff. This appears to be an old U-Bahn information terminal. Judging by systems design and currently condition, it's quite old. As you approach, the machine makes a series of sputtery sounds. Time sense update. Yeah. In 2052. Error. Primary database not found. Restarting in offline mode. Restarting. Goes dark as the machine begins its variety of clicking. After a intermittent amount of time, the screen finally shutters back to life. Data corrupt, station history, route information, enter. So, press the 3 key. You have selected station history. Okay, it was opened in 1930, blah blah blah. The construction began in 1940. Continue reading. During all this stuff, the guy basically told you all that stuff already. Mm-hmm. Number 4. The key is missing from the keypad. A thick layer of grime and dust rests in its place. 6. Custom query starting now. The system will attempt to match query against database. Frequently asked questions for a valued station guest. Really? There's probably nothing to put in here. At least not that I know of. Bathroom. This area is in extreme disrepair with flooding in the walls. You can smell mildew from here. Alright, well, that's that then. I never went up this ladder. That's right. Oh. It doesn't actually do anything. Well, I was already here. And I already talked to her, and I don't think she's going to have anything else to say. Alright, dude. Well, I can talk to this guy now. I said I can talk to this guy now. Hand him the beer. Hey, is that a beer from downstairs? Yeah, I brought this up for you. Keep the good work, buddy. Thanks, you're a lifesaver. Everyone takes the beer, pops the gap with his tusks, and takes a long swig. Karma gain +1. Ah, I really hit the spot. Gets so muggy down here. See you around. Alright. Well, this episode's a little long, isn't it? Well, I guess we'll go back. I guess it's not going to be too bad to have an hour-long episode, but maybe I'll just divide it up. I guess I'll have to keep playing. We'll make this a double-parter. You emerge from the U-Bahn station and out into the familiar streets. The energy here is a stark contrast to the weary, slow, drowning mood. Our place is an island of hope afloat amidst the dangerous currents in the flux. But it's time to find Grenade and tell him the news. Alright. Let's check the tap. There might be something useful. Sounds like I got more karma. I did. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go up to the phone. There might be something to listen in on. Maybe not, but maybe so. Alright, nothing here. What's her bitch is down here. Maybe she has something to say to me. Yep, lucky strike. She gives a small nod as you approach. She said she got a team in Might. I'd like to hear a little more about them. They're good people. They get the job done. What else do you need to know? A little more than that, like some details of penis. You know, their names for one. I mean, you know my team. I'd like to know theirs. Alright, sure, why not? We've got Ractor, he's a rigger. an immigrant from the Russian Republic, genius mechanic and engineer. The guy built his own crawl from a drone. He's impressive as hell. And those backward team shaman and face man. He's an elf in his mid-40s. He's got the whole silver fox thing working for him. He conducts most of our negotiations. Quick player. Hutchinson is our decker and requisite tough guy. Troll huge, covered in tats and piercings. You know the type. Pretty sure that he and Bacharach have a thing going on, but they never cop to it. She presses herself to you with an ironic smile. And then there's me. Between us, we keep our bases covered. I'm sure you do. I'm willing to bet that my crew's better, though. There's still a space for you if you want to sign on. Sounds that way. How do they work with? Solid. We're all on the same page, and nobody's afraid to speak his mind. We all get how a crew of anarchist runners is supposed to work, even Ractor, who's still pretty new in the scene here in Berlin. It gets tense from time to time, but it's supposed to get tense. Better than that, to have a defender. Better to have to defer to a leader and follow orders. We're all free, and we know it. So anyway, enough about them. I didn't come here to talk about work. Something else you want to talk about? I mean to ask you, what's up with the tattoo circuitry? Is it purely decorative, or... it is now. It wasn't always, though. She scratches her neck so that the circuit pattern of the face can catch the light. You're looking... What you looking at and used to be tattoo magic. Got it done when I was in Tokyo doing a job for the Yakuza. What were you doing for the Yakuza? Work? The kind you don't talk about afterwards. When were you in Tokyo? About 3 years ago. Spent a few months there. It was a business trip, though. You know how it is. Straight from the airport to the hotel to the job site and back to the hotel again afterwards. Rinse and repeat until the job's done. Not the most exciting way to travel, but the pay was good. Tattoo magic. It's a new one on me. Yep, it was for me too. It's a meta magic thing. A way for cricketing spells to a person. Binding magic into one flesh, so that's almost impossible to get rid of it. Anyway, long story short, I found a way to break it. Now it just looks pretty in lamplight. Or they do before you broke them. She pauses for a moment, considering finally she shrugs. Sure, I'll tell you, why not? Maybe no one will keep you from making the same mistake. So, when I went to work for the Yaks, they insisted that I let them ink me. She said I'd need it for the job. Long story short, the tattoos did boost my abilities, but they also branded me, marked me as Yugoslav property, and gave them an easy way of tracking me from the astral plane. Well, how'd you break the spell? That's an even longer story, and not one that I want to get into. Suffice to say, that started with killing the guys who inked me, and ended in a pretty dark place. The upshot is that I can't go back to Japan. Ever. But at least I got my autonomy back. She paused for a moment to light up another cigarette. After she fills her lungs with smoke, she continues. So, the moral of the story, I guess, is not to take an employer's word at face value. It's a lesson that every Shadowrunner needs to learn sooner or later. But I had a harder time with it than most. Now, can we talk about something else? Or better yet, can we shut up and have a drink or two? All this yapping's making me thirsty. Alright, I gotta run, see you around. Yeah, see ya. Some of our runners have gained an experience. Shotgun ammo mod. Gain the ability Dragon's Breath rounds. Ooh. Sniper. I use the sniper a lot more. Decking boost. Augment skill ESP control. Now, what does ESP do? And how big is his decking before that? See, his decking's increased by 1. His ESP control is increased by 1. Sure. Razor spell 2. I never took the first one. Hail of bullets. 2 AP, cooldown 5. Yeah, I'll do pistols. I'm not really running up into the thing. Nerve spear. Battle hardened. Gain armor. Years of devotion to Dragon Slayer don't immune him with an innate +1 armor. His nerve bolts now flush enemies from cover when they are hit. That might be really useful. But battle armor +1 armor is useful too. We'll give Nerve Spear. Even though the other one is not bad. Sniper Specialist 2, yes. Confirm all. There you go. Let's get out of here. I didn't get that much karma. I got like 5 out of the deal. So I got 7. I'd like to improve my decking and then my biotech, but I can only do one right now. Because I haven't used decking much, but, you know, I have a feeling that some story items will be useful on that account, so 3 more karma and I'll be able to do biotech, and then I think I'll be all maxed out at 5 and have to actually upgrade intelligence again to 6. Alright. What's my next quest? Oh yeah, talk to this dude over here. Sorry about the medical supplies, but we got the crates back. Welcome back. You need some weapons? I took care of that business with the Rabengeister. They won't be hacking our shipments anymore. Yep, that much I know already. Missing shipment arrived just before you did, though I barely caught a glimpse of those who delivered it. How are you able to manage that? I made an arrangement with their leader, and they agreed to return the weapons. And you accomplished all of this through diplomacy? Interesting. It is... well, it's not what I would have done, but perhaps that's for the best. 500 bucks. There's your payment as promised. And should you need new weapons, thanks to you, I have some new merchandise available. Yeah, let's see what you got. Armor. Outfits. Okay, I can't afford this shit right now. Let's see. Grants +1 close combat and 5 hit points. Grants 10 hit points. 1 range combat and 5 hit points. Armor 4. 1 strength, 5 hit points. 1 quickness and 5 hit points. 1 dodge and 1 move speed. Oh, man. Everybody loves the move speed. And it's 4 armor. I'm gonna buy it. There you go. I mean, I got secure Decker armor. It's really not that good. Okay, I'm going to... We have weapons from across Europe. Talk to me about Metachab arms. And I don't discuss family matters with customers, let alone strangers. Nothing personal. Understood. You show me respect. This is good. You showed me respect. This is good. No, unless you'd like yourself elsewhere. Let's get back to business. Show me your standard inventory. I'm going to sell the armor that I have no need for anymore. 25 bucks. That's bullshit. Anyway, whatever. I have 76 new yen now, which absolutely is nothing. Samuel Beckbrack, Elaine. Did anyone... I spent it on armor. What can I say? I mean, I like armor. I haven't gotten any big heist yet, so... I really need to work on getting some actual money together. You have no new messages. Open the Shadow BBS. Post pay data. Yep. No one's bought the data that I put up yet. Alright, well, what's my next quest objective? We just have to raise money. Not the best objective, mind you. Let's see. Iger, Ori, Puppy, Paul. Anything new over here? Can I ask you? If you have questions about the teammates, just check with them. Alright, what about the Kreisbach? So I need to stock up for our next job. I'd like to get you to take on some of the other people. I'd like to get your take. Very well, where will we begin? Samuel's a good man. Xenophobic, but that's to be expected. He's a leader and a healer. Let's see, in the soy calf shop, well, there's Goldschmidt. Yep. Beyond that, I cannot say what I think of the man. Alright, sorry to have bothered you. I've already watched all the DVD stuff, right? 1 and 2. Watch me load second, power it down, and step away. Let's pet doggy. Woof. So he's gonna follow me around, him and Melvin together. Hey Blitz, I haven't taken you on a run in a while. Steel Fleet, I was hoping I'd see you. Do you have another run lined up for us yet? I'm strapped for cash. Don't worry, we're doing fine on the job front. Amsel's been working overtime. Oh, thank God, and thank you, Chief. Thank Paul, too, come to think of it. Why are you... Any thoughts about the last... No, I should go. We'll talk later. I've only taken him on one run, so he has nothing else to say to me on that run. Take him on, you can get his opinion on runs. Alright. Mount Holy, how you holding up? Just browsing. Thanks. And there's Cammy again. Hey there, Alter was just telling me you were around. I was wondering if you might be willing to trade a story or two. What are you looking for exactly? Well, you're new here. I know that you knew Monica, and I've got a vague idea about what went down the night she died. But I want to know what you think your most exciting adventure's ever been. Hang on, how the hell did you hear about that? Remember, I'm old Tug's ears and hands outside the cafe. We share a lot of intel, he and I. And what else, I wonder? Coffee sometimes, hookah others. It's really not as bad as you think, I promise, she grins impishly. But that reminds me, I should probably get back to work. See you around. Alright. Keep going. Now we're going to talk to Luca Deer. So you're Steel Fleet, eh? The late Monica Schaffer's replacement. He looks you up and down, then nods. Good, you look the part. Let me get right to business. My organization would like to retain your services for the indefinite future, but first we're asking you to go on a little trial run, an audition of sorts, to prove that you're the right man for the job. Assuming that you complete this trial of our satisfaction, we will then offer you a variety of simple tasks. All of these should be achievable in the course of your everyday business. You wouldn't need to go out of your way or expose yourself as much as unnecessary risk. For each task you complete, you'll be rewarded handsomely, and there'll be a bonus if you finish them all. So, if I picked your entrance, will you accept? What does this audition pay? I can offer you 1,500 new yen, but only if you complete the full audition, the run, and post-run interview to our satisfaction. If you fail to perform up to our expectations, you will receive no pay and no further offers of work. That isn't much. It's an audition. The purpose of the trial is for you to prove your worth to us, not the other way around. Of course, you're free to decline if you wish, but know that there are hundreds of runners in Berlin who would kill for the opportunity to work for us. We came to you because we think we see a glimmer of potential. If you prove us wrong, we'll happily take our business elsewhere. Sure, I'm in. Good. Very good. Now on the task at hand. There's a man named Ashel. He's the senior manager at Hermes Ekron and a respected figure in his community. My organization also suspects him working with pro-corporate extremists. These people are actively working to undermine the Flux state and pave the way for a corporate-controlled Berlin. Oh, you mean like Seattle? My organization has no more desire to see Berlin follow the corporations than you do. However, we are hesitant to act on our suspicions without proof. That's where you come in. Keep talking. You'll meet with a team that I've arranged for you, and with their assistance, you will plant surveillance devices in his apartment. Take the U-Bahn to Frankfurt tour and go alone. The rest of your team will meet you there. Sounds simple enough. For many of your talents, it should be. Once you board the train to Frankfurt tour, your tests will begin. I would advise you to bring what you need in the terms of medical supplies and ordnance. Once you embark on your trial run, there'll be no turning back. After you have planted the device and verified that they work, come back to me. There'll be a brief interview, a post-mortem of the run, if you like. And assuming that I am satisfied with what I hear, I will pay you your first stipend, and we'll discuss our future options. Best of luck, Steel Fleet. We will be watching. Optional, take the U-Bahn to Frankfurt tour. Welcome back, honored Ephraim. How may I serve you? Logic sent a man named Korn to talk to you. I told him he could have access to your data tabs. You did you? A bit presumptuous of you, is it not? Korn and his gang have been hijacking shipments bound for here, so we made an arrangement. He listens to your taps to leave our goods alone and steal from our enemies instead. Everybody's wins. I see. Well, that sounds like a tidy little arrangement you made on them. The kind of arrangement I might have made myself. The kind of arrangement Monica might have made. Honor your promise, then. Corwin and his gang shall have access to my data tabs, save for those that listen in on the Krambasau itself. Not that such tabs exist, mind you. No, of course not. Now then, is there anything else I can get you? I can't. I want to buy the good stuff. I need to save my money. I got one like 76. Yeah. Just killing time. I'll be going now. Okay, well. An hour and 20 is 80 minutes. I'm almost at that mark now. And that's about 40 minutes an episode. So that would be pretty good. It's a little on the short side, but anything over 40 I would consider to be a successful mission. Before I clear out, before I go on that optional mission over there, I'm going to see if there's anyone else to talk to. Money's tight, especially after I bought my armor. Let's see if Lane has anything to say. Even from a distance, it's clear something is not right with Lane. Coming closer, you can see dried blood on his face and clothes, as well as a few discolored blotches that pass for bruises on Troller's skin. More noticeably, there is considerable damage in the man's left prosthetic leg, which he now tends with tools as antiquated as the leg itself. What the hell happened? Nothing. It's nothing. Someone comes at me, thinks me weak, and I show him otherwise. Leaning to one side, Lane's crutch is caked in more blood than what appears to be bits of hair. Are you sure you're alright? I've suffered far worse, as you might imagine, and I don't need you or anyone else babying me. Tell me who did this to you. Just a punk with some bad idea, forget about it. I'll leave you be. Hey, Samuel. Are you gonna take donations? Nope. Alright, well, just passing by. I can take this, but I'm not quite there yet. Just a couple more people to talk to. Like this guy over here, which I have no need to buy his drugs, but... welcome back. What's the deal with the special? What's up with the bandage on your... No, I've changed my mind. Totals. He's not going to offer me any new stuff. Alright. And I've already been up here. I've already talked to What's-Her-Bitch, and... I'm sorry, I don't ever remember her name, so she's What's-Her-Bitch. Let's talk to the freaking BTL chick. Semi-Kimmy leans against the wall, her head downcast and her face lost in shadow. Sensing your presence, she looks up, revealing a black eye, poorly covered by con cleaner. And still she smiles at you. Hello, Steelfleet, how are you? Who gave you that shiner? I don't know what you're talking about. Is there something going on around here? There's always something going on. It's the flux, right? It gives, it takes. Sometimes it takes more than it gives. And some things it takes are gone forever. Friends that disappear, family that dies, people like Monica. I don't much like the flux. In the sim, you can have the same happy day over and over again. You can skip past the parts you don't like or replay the good moments as many times as you want. I can't think of any parts of real life I want to play over. And plenty of parts I want to skip. Take care of yourself. Whenever I have. Okay. So that's all of that. And it looks like I'm pretty much done with these 2 episodes. Slightly on the short side, but it's alright because, you know, I don't want to start a mission and have it run incredibly long. Not to mention it's going to take a lot longer to render the file, so I'll see you guys next time.